Well, here we are. It's about 10 o'clock on the 2nd of January, 2025. And Dad chopped up the Bell fiber optic cable, and guess what? We haven't got any internet. So, technician Mark here. Where do you live, Mark?
I live in Curtis.
Oh, in Curtis, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah.
So, actually not too bad, but it's a bit windy, eh? So, those gloves are nice, eh? You can still use them.
Well, it's probably you can't use them because this is such fine work, right?
Yeah.
Some up to the point where you have to take them off.
Are those your own gloves, or did they supply them?
Oh, those are supplied to us,
Yeah, that's good. So what kind of a connection would you call this, Mark? Like it's a splice of some sort, eh?
This is just a fiber, like, connector, basically, putting on. No different than what's up on the side there.
Oh, okay. And you have to kind of fuse it together like the other guy did?
Yeah.
You melt the glass together or something like that?
Yeah.
And how does it create the heat there?
There's no heat. It's just it's glass, right? So it's just there's two ends. You splice the ends together, and there's a little connector you put in between them.
Oh, okay. Because the other fella, I think he melted it or something.
He's
A fusion.
fusion. Yeah. Fusion kits are a little different. They don't use heat. They use the heat only for the rubber casing that goes on top of it. The actual fiber itself.
Oh, so the actual glass is not melted.
No.
Oh, I wondered about that. Okay, so the fusion just melts the rubber insulator, basically.
Yeah, rubber insulator. They're kind of like shrink wrap.
Oh, shrink wraps it. Right, okay. All right, so the actual glass. So how do they make the glass stick together properly so it's a good connection?
Yeah.
It's just a mechanical connection then, basically.
Yeah, it's just a mechanical.
Just like you would with copper.
Yeah, it's similar, but it's a little different. But
Oh, so you don't have to melt the glass. You just kind of, as long as you're contacting each other, the light goes through there.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So there's no problem with it sort of not totally connecting properly and sort of a partial signal getting through or something like that, eh?
As long as the light level's in the margin, you're all right. Yeah.
Right. So what is it? Actual like visible light that goes through there, or what goes through there?
Yeah, it's just like a light signal that goes through there, and that's how they do everything on it. So.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? Really, when you think about it. Fiber optics. It's a very, look at it. It's a very thin piece of glass, really, eh?
It's thinner than human hair.
Thinner than human hair, eh?
Yep.
So that's another kind of a coating around it then.
Oh yeah, there's lots of coatings to get off.
The actual fiber itself is thinner than the human hair. Wow. Why do they make it so thin?
Yeah, good question.
Like you'd think they'd make it a little thicker so it would be more stable, eh?
Well, the insulation in here keeps it pretty good, and you can bend it and stuff.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Until it's exposed.
So it's actually not very thick. And all that information runs along there.
Yeah.
Well,
That's everything, yeah.
That is cool. So how long have you been on the job, Mark?
15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Right from high school, Mark?
No, I graduated Durham College in 2002 with mechanical engineering. And then I did that for about 5 years, and then in 2008 everything kind of flopped, right, in the industry. The recession got us all jobless, and then I was out of work for about a year and a half or so. And then I just knew a family friend that worked at Bell, and it was it's not BTS, which was a good thing. It's Bell Canada, so it's just a better situation, right? You're actually working for Bell, not a subcontractor.
All right, so this is
I'm with
work
Bell,
directly with Bell, which is better than a subcontractor.
Yeah, it's not, people kind of strive to get in there, right? It's the whole
So you're way overqualified for this, though. You got an
Well,
engineering degree, kind
You
of.
would think. I train them just as much as they train us.
Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. Almost connected here. And then we'll be back in the internet.